I know people think I'm homeless, but that's not the case at all. My life is very uniquely and 95% exactly the way I want it. And I'm working on that other 5%. My life is so vastly unique that those who have never lived my life, almost everything they think about my life is a misconception. To the point, I don't even know how to explain it to people because they have no reference point for it. But I also recognize that part of the misconceptions come from the fact that they see an altered version of my life. So when they see me face to face, they see that I'm in my car. They don't see me out here at a campsite in my tent working on my passion project. Oh, she lives out of her car. Well, when I'm lazy, like tonight, I'm in the middle of doing a project where it requires me to have all of my stuff packed up, so I'm not in the tent. A tent is my preferred lodging. I would be in a tent way before I'd be in a hotel. I got no bed bugs. I don't have to worry about the sheets. They didn't spray anything in there. It doesn't have stale air. Ugh. To be honest, just to give you a little bit, I don't care how nice you think it might be. A hotel room is just a really plush jail cell. That's the way it feels to me. I just get to walk out when I want to. The only reason I'm in my car right now is because of the project I'm working on. That's why everything's all disassembled right now. I got to put it back together. As a matter of fact, it's right here. I've had slow morning. I've started working. It is 9:30. Been up for almost 2 hours. The only thing I did out of bed today was use the restroom. Crawled back into bed, started working. I'm gonna get out of bed when I feel like it. But the ducks are out. Yeah, having fun. I'm about to get started on a project when I feel like getting out of bed. The point of this video is not necessarily to teach you about my life. The point of this video is to let you know. I know people think I'm homeless, but that's not the case at all. Home is home is what you make of it, where you make of it. Just because you have a house doesn't mean you have a home. Let that sink in. Just because mine doesn't look like yours doesn't mean that I'm homeless. But just because it's not what you want doesn't mean that it's not what I want. I'm not trying to sell you my life. No matter what you think about my life, I'm not trying to sell it to you. You don't have to want my life. I'm about to give you a list of things that I can say about my life. I'm going to give it to you in question form because I want to know if you can say these about your life. Question number one: are you doing exactly what you want throughout your days? Does every one of your days support the dream you want or are building or are living? Are you not living the life that you want because you don't have the courage? Do you have no clue what you would actually want to do with your life? Are your days filled with peace? And if not, passion? Or peace in the passion? Do you know why you're doing what you're doing? Do you know that it's very possible to not only figure out exactly who you are, what you were put here for? Would you like to know how to activate that in your life? I'm not here to sell you a life. I'm here to show you how to gain your own, whatever that looks like. We weren't meant to live life in autopilot. We weren't made to live life based upon what someone else says that it should look like. Because to be honest, this is a cookie cutter world. And that's why people have such a misconception about my life. People are like cookie cutters. There's what, 10, 15 of them? They may be a different this or a different that. This Christmas tree cookie cutter looks different from that Christmas tree cookie cutter, but they're still Christmas trees, and there's only about 10 or 15 of them, if that. And how many different cookies can you really name? How many dough do we actually have to work with? What do you want to be? A doctor or a lawyer or a janitor? All set. laid out before you. No, I'm a copywriter. You're still in marketing. We have a cookie cutter world. Life for most people is like this. It's like going to a store and you wanted to get some toothpaste, some crayons, and a game. You go to the toothpaste aisle and you have so many toothpaste to pick from. These are usually the lower things, like if you wanted to work in fast food or whatever. You got so many options. You go to the gaming aisle. Oh yeah, they got all kinds of distractions for you, right? All kinds of distractions for you. In so many different forms, you can't even tell. You want a board game? Do you want a card game? Do you want something that you need a field for? And then you go to a crayon aisle. You only have one, really. These are the things like lawyers, doctors. You only get one way to do that. You're limited to only the items in the store. Sorry, we don't sell crayons here. The store doesn't carry it. Sorry about your bad luck. I've been awake for 2 hours. I only had to get out of bed because I went to use the restroom. Got back in it. Started working already. I'll get out of bed when I decide I want to put some clothes on because there's still a chill in the air. The preconceived notions people have about my life is because they're seeing an altered version of it. The way I have to assimilate into the world. I'm not saying everybody should live in a tent. I'm not saying everybody should do anything that I'm doing, except for the fact that it's exactly what I want. Is it exactly what you want? Well, to be perfectly honest, my life is 95% exactly what I want it to be. Thanks to this passion project, I'm working on the last 5%. As a matter of fact, I'm starting to get antsy. So you can see, oh yeah. ADHD is the thing. Yeah. I've started learning how to work with my ADHD. All right, it's possible. Make it work for you. Make it work for you. Hello. What that looks like here is I'm going to follow it. I'm going to get started on my project. Subscribe to catch those massive Mark vibes as we band together to raise the collective this year.